Welcome to the American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's the American Dream.
Jacksonville, Florida has so much to offer. Every day, we're seeing people move here from all across the country. Today, we're here in a brand new community, Summerglen by Adams Homes. Welcome to the American Dream Selling Jacksonville. I'm your host, Stacy Young. Let's go check it out.
Welcome to Summerglen by Adams Homes. Come on in.
Thank you. What a beautiful home.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's great seeing you, Stephanie.
You too, Stacy.
I'm just so excited to chat with you today so that we can both share what it is that we both love about this side of town. We both live on this side of town, so we both know what makes it special. Like for me, for example, I love the horses across the street. Not very many people get to live so close to horses. And then on top of that, having the cows right next door. It's just amazing.
Oh, Stacy, let me tell you a funny story about the cows. They all came to visit us in this community. It was hilarious. It was like a heyday over here with the cows. Everybody was outside. They were with their cameras and their phones. It was just so funny. And a pig, Stacy, a pig, an actual pig was running through the neighborhood. I've never seen nothing like it before in my life.
That's awesome. I wish I could have been here for that.
Another thing I love about this area is we're 15 minutes away from the airport, Stacy.
I know, I love that too. Because I personally have family that lives out of town. So whenever they come in town for the holidays, having such a short commute to take them to the airport and pick them up and get to spend more time with them, that's just a priceless gift to have. And on top of that, what I really love is River City Marketplace.
Now that's my favorite. It has over 100 shopping areas and dining areas in that marketplace.
Mm-hmm. I know. And what do we love to do? We love to shop. We love to eat.
That's my favorite.
Summerglen really sounds like a fantastic place to call home. What is it about Adams Homes that sets them apart from other builders?
Adams Homes has a long-standing reputation for quality, value, and customer service. We really take pride in crafting our homes, that they are not only beautiful, but they are built to last. This is our luxurious kitchen area, great breakfast nook, this is our formal great room, where you can make memories with your family in this great room. The tall ceilings will give it an extra open feel and extra space added in this room. This is our primary suite. It holds a king-size bed and 2 end tables with lots of room to still stand here.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for stopping in. I hope you enjoyed getting a little peek into what life in Northwest Florida has to offer. Tune in next time as we continue to explore all that life in Northeast Florida has to offer. Until then, be blessed.
Hi, I'm Angie,
And I'm Rob.
and we're your hosts of The American Dream.
Today we're going to take you on a little adventure through the community and we're going to show you some of the amazing amenities here at the Amenity Center. We're going to go and visit our old neighbors, and then we're going to wrap it up with a surprise visit to our favorite local eatery.
So, welcome to Nocatee. I can't believe we've been here in Nocatee for 10 years now. Like, I remember when we first wanted to move here from up north, this lazy river, I couldn't get it out of my head. Like, I had to live in Nocatee. It was just not gonna go any other way.
Yeah, you know, up north you don't have things like this, but come down here, this is truly like the American dream. And what do families like to do? They like to go on vacation. We live on vacation.
Nocatee is equipped with everything.
So whatever the lifestyle is that you're looking for, young, old, it is all here and you never have to leave. And you know, speaking of old, there's some old friends I'd like to check up on. What do you say that we hit in the cart and go take a ride and pay a visit to them?
They're gonna be so surprised.
Surprise!
Oh my goodness!
Hello, Amy!
Wow, I forgot how beautiful it is out here. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, we still get the squirrels that visit every morning and the woodpeckers, and then in the evening we've got our owls. Come on, let's go sit down.
Oh my gosh, I saw that game room. How much fun. I bet you all of the kids in the entire neighborhood, maybe all of Nocatee, probably pile in that room.
Yes. You know, it's kind of funny. That's one of the things that I love the most about this house is the fact that it really gives you that indoor-outdoor family life, family living. And when we have parties, we've got an entire separate living room for the kids, and then this side of the house is all for the adults. So it gives a little bit for everybody, and we can all enjoy the parties, and you know about the parties.
So we were looking for a community that had lots of amenities and social activities, not only for the kids, but for us as adults. And Nocatee has all that together. We have a sprawling amenity center that keeps getting bigger and bigger with new things to do, and social activities just never stop.
Whether you're a young child or you're turning 55, we have everything that you need for any age in your life.
Yeah, that's really important for us.
Well, thank you for letting us surprise you and drop in on you. Nico, it's good to see you again.
Me too.
That was so much fun. How about we go now and surprise Allie up at work and see what she's up to.
That's a great idea, honey.
Oh, fun.
Live your life within the moment. And don't go wait until the morning. You never know.
Alicia!
Oh my gosh.
Hi, baby.
Are you here for happy hour again?
Of course.
So let us dance this night away.
Everything's so family-like and so close. And South Kitchen has been a part of it. I mean, they've been here pretty much like a year or two after we were here. They moved in, and I mean...
Yeah, I remember hosting here when I was 15, working here, and then taking a little break and coming back to serve and making great money. It's been really nice here in Nocatee at South Kitchen.
Get away from the drinks and chatter.
Hi, James. Well, thank you for having us today and giving us a little bit of your time.
Sure.
What makes South Kitchen so special?
Easy job for me. I have an excellent staff. We have an excellent group of customers that come in that quickly become our favorites and regulars. And it doesn't hurt to have fresh, delicious food as well. So it works out really well.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Oh, my pleasure.
I appreciate
Thanks,
it.
My pleasure.
Appreciate it.
You never know when it is over.
Live lifestyle!
Jacksonville is located here in Northeast Florida. We are on the Florida-Georgia line, and we are known as a military town and so much more. Hi, I'm Tracy Williams, and I'm the host of American Dream TV Jacksonville. I grew up in Jacksonville and call it home. I wanted to share with you today here in the Springfield District, one of our local veteran businesses. Let's check it out.
Hi,
Jason.
How are you?
How are you doing?
So good to see you.
So good to see you again.
You as well.
Yes, thank you for letting my team and I meet up here at the coffee shop. We just love coming and visiting you.
We love the support and what you guys do for the community. So I'd love to show you around.
Absolutely.
You want to go?
Yes, I want to hear all about your story.
Let's go.
Thank you for your service in the Marines. I wanted you to share a little bit about that.
I was with 2nd Battalion, 8th Marines out of Camp Lejeune. Many great men I've served with and still keep in contact with, and it's a brotherhood for us.
Tell us how you started Social Grounds and why you came back to Jacksonville.
I came back to Jacksonville. This is where I'm from. I've lived here my whole life, had a lot of survivor's remorse, so I struggled myself transitioning back, and drugs, alcohol, and was homeless for 1.5 years and really didn't know if I was going to make it. Suicide attempts, PTSD, very difficult a challenge to get through, and I'm grateful to be here today. I started to want to give back to the homeless and less fortunate of our city using coffee. And more importantly, I wanted to empower and employ transitioning veterans through specialty coffee. We started in 2015 with a dream, opened our cafe in 2017, and since then we've hired 8 veterans. And then the White House heard about the work we've been doing here, and Second Lady Karen Pence and her staff came down and awarded us for the work we're doing with veterans here.
Thank you so much. Anybody who knows me knows that I love coffee.
Yes.
And I love supporting our veteran community.
Hey, Tracy.
Hey, Joe. How are you?
Doing great.
Good. Thanks for coming with us today.
Happy to be here.
Yes. So Joe is actually one of our preferred lenders and my friend, and we are going to be sharing with you the Florida lifestyle from a different point of view. Here we are in beautiful downtown Jacksonville along the riverfront. And Joe, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a mortgage broker. I'm with Future Home Loans. I have the 2 Navy Vets team. We started about 5 years ago here in Neptune Beach, Florida, right down at the beaches from Jacksonville, because we're veterans and we are designed to give the best deal, best service, and best rates to local veterans.
Well, we're heading to our next location, and Joe's our team preferred lender, so we're gonna see if I can beat you to the boat.
Oh no.
So Chris, thank you so much for letting us come out today and explore the lifestyle and culture of the St. Johns River from your boat.
We rent out pontoons to go up and down the St. Johns River, give tours of what Jacksonville has to offer, being such a big river and a deep river.
Right.
There's a lot of history here, formerly called Calford, now it's Jacksonville. Or as we like to say, Duval.
Duval. You are in the service,
Yes.
We're in the service, and we thank you for your service.
It was my pleasure being in the Marine Corps from 93 to 97, did a 4-year tour. Had a wonderful time. I mean, it's been a blessing. I'll do it all over again.
So what is your favorite part of owning this business?
Meeting so many people. I mean, we meet worldwide people from even places such as Iran or Iraq or Japan, China. Meeting people is part of my highlight because you make a connection there.
Well, thank you so much. We've had such a great time.
Oh, it was my pleasure. Hopefully everybody will come to see Jack's Boat Rentals for your next venture in Jacksonville, Florida.
Yeah.
We're here to make an excitement.
Yes.
Go Jags.
Go Jags. Thank you for coming along with us today as we got to showcase some of Jacksonville and what it has to offer. We are a military town, but we are so much more. Thanks to our veterans and our veteran-owned businesses that we got to highlight. So from country living to city living to beach living, we have so many things to explore. So I'm Tracy Williams with American Dream TV, and I will see you next time.
Welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Meryl Engelhardt, and this is Selling Ponte Vedra Beach. Ponte Vedra Beach is known for our amazing beaches, our world-famous golf, including the Players' Championship, which is played here every year, and of course, our beautiful and luxurious communities. Not to mention, Ponte Vedra Beach was just voted among the most envied lifestyle in America. We are also in a prime location between the vibrant energy of Jacksonville, where you can cheer for our Jacksonville Jaguars and see a show, and the ancient city of St. Augustine, steeped in rich history, where you can even dine at a famous historic hotel. I'm so excited to share my community with you today. Our first stop is at the Yards, one of the most unique hotspots by the beach. It's the perfect blend of golf, tennis, pickleball, and a very incredible outdoor party space. It's such a fun atmosphere. And then next, just a few steps away, is the fabulous restaurant Argyle. This newly designed restaurant offers coastal contemporary cuisine that sources the best local quality ingredients. Their unique flavors and warm hospitality will win you over. Now, let's go. Avery, thank you so much for being a part of our show today. We really appreciate it. And we love how the owners of the Yards have created such a wonderful, comfortable place for everyone to feel comfortable playing their own sports. Can you please tell me more about the story and the vision for the Yards?
Yeah, of course. Thank you so much for coming out here today. And it really is an incredible place. It's very different than your typical country club feel out here. So, you know, in a time where the popularity for the sport of golf is really on the decline, we revitalize this property to really just revitalize the love for playing the sport. So we just hope that our golfers that come out here, as well as our pickleball players and tennis players, you know, they all just feel comfortable and they love our facilities.
And it's so wonderful. You have so many events and charity events. I love that. What has been your favorite event that you've hosted so far?
Yes, so my favorite event is definitely Iron Bridge. That is our member guest tournament for our golfers. It's a really awesome 3-day long experience for our golfers and their families.
That is so amazing. And one more question. What's your favorite sport?
My favorite sport is definitely pickleball. I'm not very good at it, but it's a sport everyone and anyone can play, regardless of your skill level or how athletic you are. So that's why it just makes it so fun. You can play with your family, you can play with your coworkers, you know, it's just a great time.
That's so wonderful. Yeah. Thank you so much for letting us come and having you share the story. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for coming out.
Wonderful. Now follow me as we go into the Argyle. Christy, how are you? We are so happy that you're part of the American Dream TV today.
Thank you. I'm wonderful. Thank you very much for having me.
I'm so glad. We would love to find out more about the Argyle experience.
Okay.
We'd love for you to share with us the story, your vision, and the inspiration for this amazing restaurant and incredible food.
Honestly, the biggest inspiration for me and for us is my husband. He's the chef. And we made a move cross country to open a restaurant on our own, and this space couldn't have been more perfect. And meeting the Yards and seeing their vision of what they wanted really matched what we had. No matter how you are, the food and the drinks will be spectacular.
Thank you so much, Christy, for sharing your beautiful restaurant with us.
Thank you.
It's truly amazing and wonderful getting to know you.
You as well, Meryl. My pleasure.
Meryl Engelhardt. Thank you so much for joining me as we toured two of my favorite locations in Ponte Vedra Beach. Join me next time on The American Dream, Selling Ponte Vedra Beach.
Hi, and welcome to American Dream TV. I'm your host, Rick Bosley, and today we're in Orlando. When you think about Orlando, you're thinking about a very famous mouse, some of the best tourist attractions, food, shopping, and not to mention traffic. And this is not the Orlando we're going to show you today. We're getting busy. So we're here today with Dennis the Bee Guy at Black Hammock Bee Farms, and you might notice my quick wardrobe attire. It's because today we're getting up close and personal with these bees. It's a pretty unique career that you found yourself in. How did you fall into beekeeping? Was this a passion from a young age, or how did you come about becoming a beekeeper?
Well, it's kind of a funny story, but it's all an accident. So once upon a time, my aunt had bees in her shed, and she called me and said, "Hey Dennis, can you help me get these bees out of my shed?" My immediate reaction was, "Why don't you call your own son?"
Okay.
So I found a beekeeper that was willing to help me remove the bees, and he became great friends of mine and my wife's, and they taught us how to take care of the bees, how to remove bees. And so many, many years later, here we are. We specialize both in bee removal, and now we do honey production and pollination services. We even teach beekeepers how to be beekeepers.
How many jars or how many ounces of honey will this produce, this
So
size colony?
this bottom box down here is entirely for the bees. We never ever take or harvest anything from this box.
Okay.
But this box over here will hold approximately 35 pounds of honey when extracted.
Okay. So now we're inside. We spent some time with Dennis, the bee guy, and now we're with the real hero, Beth, Queen Bee of Black Hammock Bee Farms. Beth, I love what you guys have done. You've taken an entity of a small, tiny creature of a bee, but really created a whole lifestyle and culture. Now we're inside your storefront here. You also have a really good network within the community. I've seen you at farm festivals and farm markets and restaurants even. I've seen you.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're right down the street here at the Black Hammock Restaurant.
Yep.
They're amazing. They offer airboat rides, and they have alligators there. So they also started as just a restaurant, and then they expanded as well. So they offer our honey there as well.
Awesome, and I'm glad you mentioned that, because we're going to check out one of their short-term rentals, because Black Hammock does have such an entity there. Yeah, that's where I head out next to look at one of their vacation rentals.
Oh, awesome.
Thanks so much.
Absolutely.
So Christina, thanks for having us here. We are outside the house named as Gator Manor, appropriately with the gator up front here. One of many houses with the Black Hammock Getaways vacation rentals. So can you tell me a little bit about the kind of umbrella company of Black Hammock Adventures, from the restaurant to the airboat, and what the vision is around these vacation rentals?
Yeah, it started actually with the restaurant and the airboat rides over there. The owner, Joelle, built a bar and a nice event area, the deck bar that had the great view of the water, like to, you know, have late nights over there, do bands every weekend. And then he got a couple of these rental houses that are behind here and over there. We started with 2 3-bedroom, 2 baths.
Okay.
And then from there, just added different houses. We built 2 houses in 2017, 2 more in 2018, and then this one here we finished in 2022. This is our largest one, but it also has a great room on the back that we are able to rent out with the house for small gatherings.
Well, you definitely won't find these guys down at iDrive. I'm Rick Bosley, your host of the American Dream TV, and thank you for joining us today at the Black Hammock.
Orlando is known as the city of lakes, so today we are of course in Lake Nona, but we're actually on Lake Nona. Welcome to the American Dream TV, Selling Orlando. My name is Suzette Burkhalter, your host, and let's go. So today we're actually with Matt Reynolds, who is one of the co-owners of Bella Roofing. I like to call him Mr. Lake Nona, and he decided to take us out on a tour today on Lake Nona, like I mentioned earlier. So we're really excited, and we just want to say thank you for being here with us today.
Of course, thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah.
It's my pleasure, my honor, and I think this is awesome.
Right next to me are what they call the coach homes. So the coach homes and the custom homes here on this side of the country club are the only homes that actually have access to the Lake Nona. They're starting to build another phase of the country club that's also going to have lake access. So Matt, you were telling me about how you love to just like kind of hang out, be floating out on the lake. Are you trying to tell me there's no gators? I mean, listen, everybody freaks out about the gators. You see a lake, you see a body of water, there's a gator.
Listen, in Florida, I'm gonna go on the record and say they say that there are gators in every single lake. I'm gonna tell you for my own psyche, there are no gators in Lake Nona. At least that's what we tell ourselves to get out there and hang out on the lake all day.
Awesome being able to take a tour of Lake Nona with Mr. Lake Nona. We really appreciate your time.
Of course, my pleasure. Thank you so much for having me. And anytime you ever want to do this again, it's my pleasure. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome. Okay, guys, now I'm excited to take you to find out about a local nonprofit here in Orlando that you have to know about. Let's go. So now we're here in the BMW dealership in Orlando with one of my favorites, Anna Marie Montesano, who we love to call Annie. She's the Director of Realtor Relations for Samaritan Mortgage, but most importantly, she's on the executive board for the Hope for More Foundation, which is a local nonprofit here in Central Florida. So welcome, Annie.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Yeah, absolutely. So I really wanted to talk just about the foundation, a little bit about what you guys do, why you guys do it, and why we need to tell more people about it. So tell me a little bit.
Well, first, I think everyone should know about us because we have some of the largest events as a nonprofit here in Central Florida. We're hyper local, so we're focused on families in need in our area and helping other nonprofits that don't have the means to throw super large events and raise a bunch of money. 2 events now that gross over 6 figures, so that's very exciting for us. So we have a fashion show. We have Anti-Gala, which is why we're here.
Anti-Gala?
We'll get into a little later.
Tell me then a little bit more about who you guys help, why you guys help them, and just a little bit around like the idea around the Hope for More Foundation.
Yeah, so we're here to help hyperlocal families, as I mentioned. Our focus is children, disabled, sick, or underprivileged, as well as domestic violence victims and veterans. So those are kind of like our 4 pillars, and we pick beneficiaries and missions and initiatives through that.
Amazing, I love that.
So we're here at the beautiful Fields BMW in Winter Park, and we're at the location of Hope for More's largest event, which is Anti-Gala. And while it looks like this now,
on February 3rd, it's gonna look a little bit like this. I really want us to talk about it just so that we can get more awareness around the foundation and get more support. So can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, you know, what to expect is a lot of fun. Like I said, wear your jeans, wear your t-shirt. There's gonna be cornhole, food trucks, open bar, carnival games, live band, and amazing auction. So get your tickets now. This is an event that you won't wanna miss.
Once again, tell them the website.
It's gonna be orlandoantigala.com for your sponsorship and ticket opportunities.
So thanks again, guys, for joining us, for hearing about this amazing foundation, how you can sponsor or even attend this event. And as always, thank you for watching the American Dream TV Selling Orlando. We'll see you next time.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at the American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American Dream.